What's good, world? It's Youngeclass, Mr. MOBISH, and this What's the Motivation? How I made streams of income from my artistry, basically just my music, shows, getting booked for, clubs, getting booked for different events. They just want me to come walk through it or just want me to be there. Just, like I said before, just building that brand up and having that thing polished, nice, that you attract the right people that want to invest in you and shit. And that's the same with the music. Even before they hear my story or even before they see who I am, somebody might ride past or somebody might post a video of them with my music in the background and have a motherfucker like, damn, what the fuck is that? They might get drawn in by the beat, by the cleanness, by the crispness of the vocals, or they might just be drawn in by the song itself. So all around the board, everything gotta be polished and good. And I always tell people, when you're doing this, don't get caught up by that up and coming name or that new artist. Everything you do should be industry quality. You feel me? So separate yourself, and that's how you get that money coming in. What is my passion for being an artist in music? Just the truth of it. Just the raw, uncut truth. Just, telling my story, like those things you might can't talk to somebody about or might don't want to talk to somebody about. Like you go in the studio and you just get high and drunk off the beat. Not high and drunk off the, some people use, the weed and shit or the drink to get right, but I don't smoke a drink, so I let the environment get me right. The beat, the creative nature of a studio. That feeling is amazing. Then take it to the next level when you're performing that shit for people and they reciting your lyrics back to you. Like they might not know you from a can of paint, but they know your struggle, they know your pain. And that shit all in itself, that shit is like striking gold. That shit like the 1949 gold rush, like when the first nigga hit that jump, bang! And knew he hit that gold. That's how I feel every time I record a song, release a song, and perform it. What's my perspective on the DMV scene? It's a little chaotic, for real, but you can find genius inside of chaos. So it's not a slight that it's chaotic, but it's just, it ain't real. It ain't no gatekeepers. We don't got no huge moguls and shit, so it's just us. I feel like it's just the artists making the moves, the artists pushing fast for the music scene itself. And then you got the platform under it that hold the artists up, the producers, the videographers, the photographers, and the promoters. They working only as hard as the artists working, because if the artists ain't doing shit, there's nothing they can do. So the harder an artist can work, the more shit they could be able to do with them, because they'll be able to see where they holes at. So I'm looking at it like it's like a untamed zoo out here right now. We just in the gates going wild and waiting for that motherfucker to bust open for real. Like it's a lot of things we gotta build in ourselves down here. Other than going here and there to get put on, we gotta build our own platform, our own music distribution companies, our own, Live Nation type events and shit. Not have to wait for Moneybag to come so a nigga get a big show and shit like that. Like we gotta homegrown some shit, and that's gonna come from like putting our heads together and dealing with people outside of music. Cause them the ones that's gonna, put the contacts together and make sure everything's straight. Cause they know the right people. Some of them been in the game for a long time. They know some of the right people, but they're distant from the new music scene. They really don't know what's going on.